Oh, where am I? Oh my god, this is so weird. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my weekly live. So yes, it's now going to be on Wednesdays at either 10:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. So drop a hashtag here if you're watching live, or hashtag replay if you're catching this later. Also tap the like button so I know you're here, but most likely I won't be able to see it in the comments until the end lives because Facebook is just weird like that. Anyway, so today we're talking about something a lot of people and women are thinking about right now: how to lose 10 to 20 pounds by summer while still eating the foods you love. And yes, before anyone asks, this is absolutely realistic when you have the right structure in place. And now here's what I happen because now here's what I see happen every single year around this time, right? March hits, and suddenly people realize, oh crap, summer is coming. So what happens next? They panic. They start cutting carbs. They start skipping meals. They do a bunch of random workouts. They do a bunch of cardio. They try to be perfect Monday to Friday, and then by week 3, they're exhausted, hungry, and wondering why the scale has not moved, or why the clothes are not fitting even better, because it's much more than the scale, right? You can lose a bunch of um, fat and have the scale not really move, right? Fat loss is more important, and body composition is more important than the scale. All right. But yeah, they're wondering why the scale hasn't moved. It's not because they lack discipline or willpower, it's because they are missing the right structure. And fat loss without structure is like trying to build a house without a foundation, right? It might look good for a minute, but eventually it cracks, right? And I used to do the exact same thing. I thought fat loss meant, eating super clean, working out like crazy, trying to be perfect all the time. Um, yeah, I thought, and every time I fell off track, I thought the problem was me. I thought I just needed more discipline, but the truth was I did not need more discipline. And I'm gonna keep on saying this again. It really is not discipline and motivation and willpower. You just need the smart strategy, and ask yourself, how important is your goal to you, right? Keep on asking why and why and why and why, right? And once I figured that out, fat loss became way simpler, way more predictable, and honestly, way more enjoyable. So, if losing 10 to 20 pounds by summer is one of your goals this year, here are the 5 things that actually make that possible. Tip number 1: stop trying to be perfect, alright? One of the biggest things slowing women down is trying to be perfect. Perfect meals, perfect workouts, perfect consistency. And the second something goes off track, they feel like they failed. And here's the thing: fat loss doesn't require perfection. You don't need to be like 100% consistent, like every day, right? Or even every week. It requires consistency with the right habits. And the women who see the best results are not perfect. They're just consistent with the basics, right? Tip number 2: eat enough to have energy. I know this one surprises a lot of people, and whenever I do like the free fat loss and fitness metabolism assessments for many of y'all are not eating enough. All right, you're eating like maybe I see one time a day, but you're overtraining. Nah, that doesn't work. Okay, yeah. So yeah, eat enough to have energy. A lot of women trying to lose it are actually not eating enough. They don't even know how much they should be eating. They're like, oh, I don't even know how much protein I'm eating. Maybe they don't want to track. They skip breakfast, eat tiny lunches, then by evening they're starving. Right? Does this hit home? And suddenly the cravings hit, right? And when that happens, your body feels like it's in survival mode. Energy drops, cravings increase, fat loss slows down. Does this relate? When your nutrition is structured properly, you should feel steadier energy, satisfied after meals, and focused throughout the day. And fat loss actually becomes much easier when your body feels supported. Tip number three, build meals around protein. Yes, anchor your meals around protein. Like if there's one small tweak that makes a huge difference, it's this. Build your meals around your protein, right? Protein helps you stay fuller longer, support your muscle, and stabilize your energy, and also make sure to eat your carbs. Alright? Um, Most women trying to lose weight and lose fat and reach their other fitness goals are eating way less protein than they realize. Again, it depends on how active you are. Also, yeah, you're eating way less protein than you realize. And when you prioritize protein first, everything else becomes easier. And if you don't know your protein goal, just shoot me a message and you can book like a free 15 to 20 minute fat loss and or fitness metabolism assessment. Yes, it's free and you can either book a call with me. Well, fill out the form first so I can help you with that. And then after that, I'll either send you a video or we can book a free 15 to 20-minute call. Tip number 4, follow a structured workout plan. Another mistake I see all the time is random workouts, right? A spin class here, a YouTube workout there, a Zumba class here, Zumba toning, which actually won't help you. Because to tone your arms and to tone your body, you actually need to lift heavy. In a gym session, when motivation hits, right? Oh, I got the motivation. I can hit my gym session now. But fat loss and body composition change happen when your workouts follow a clear plan and doing the boring things over and over again, right? So that means you're building strength, progressively getting stronger week by week, right? Either you're doing more reps, lifting heavier, going slower, which is time and attention, maybe adding more pulses and stuff like that if you cannot lift heavier yet, right? And this is how women lose fat while also looking toned and strong. And yeah, it also means training your body in a way that actually shapes it. And tip number 5, focus on small tweaks. Actually, before I continue, tip number 4, your workout plan should be changing every like 6 to 8 weeks ish. Like yes, doing the same exercises but different like rep ranges, kind of thing, right? Um, Different rep ranges. It goes through a structure basically, and that's what I help my clients with. And then eventually they get to learn how to do this on their own. And tip number 5, focus on small tweaks. This is the biggest difference between people who struggle and people who succeed. They don't try to change everything overnight. They focus on small tweaks done consistently. And yes, I've made a few changes in my program. Instead of like overhauling, like, oh, do steps this week in water and hit your protein goal in the first week. Maybe the first week, yeah, maybe just 1 to 2 things at a time, or maybe 3 things. So everyone is different, right? So yeah, because fat loss is not about a diet; it's about habits. All right, I know that's an unpopular opinion, but yeah, that's the truth. You need to work on your habits first. For example, adding protein to breakfast, right? Walking after dinner, maybe just like 5 minutes, 10 minutes even. Um, Strength training 2 or 3 times per week. Small changes done consistently create massive results over time. So, now imagine it's June, right? Just imagine it's June. You put on your summer clothes and they fit better than they have in years. You go out for dinner and you're not stressed about food. And you wake up with steadier energy. Your workout feels stronger, better, and fat loss finally feels like something you understand, not something you constantly restart every Monday or every week or every few weeks, right? And that's what happens when you follow a clear strategy. So I'm curious, if losing 10 to 20 pounds by summer is your goal, what do you feel like has been the biggest thing holding you back so far? Drop it in the comments or message me. I'll read through them and give you some suggestions over in the comments. And if this live helped you today, hit the like button and share it with someone who might need this. And if you want help creating a simple strategy for your goals, send me the word summer. Comment the word summer or DM me the word summer and we can chat. Alright, that's it for today's live. And let me know if you have any questions. You can drop it in the comment section, and I'll see you next week. Bye!